So today I was talking to a friend of mine. Let me get this out of the way. I was talking to a friend of mine, Kenson. He has a bodybuilding channel called EP09. He kind of stays away from the gossip and stuff like that, and he really just covers bodybuilding. It's actually a really good, informative channel. It's on the order of Nick Strength and Power. I like it better. The actual videos are much more quality than Nick Strength and Power, but it's EP09, and he gave me a piece of gossip because he knows I like to do the gossip and whatnot. And apparently, Fuad Abiad and Hostile, well, Fuad Abiad is Hostile, but he has Sam Sulek on a choke collar with a short leash. According to rumors floating around social media in the bodybuilding world, Sam Sulek is not allowed to do any other podcast besides Fuad's podcast. So, after doing a little bit of research, I saw a video on a channel called Reps and Rumors. I'll put it in the description area so you can take a look. And apparently, the host of Reps and Rumors wanted an athlete. He didn't name anybody specific from Hostel. He was going to interview him, have him on his channel. And he was very excited. But then that person told him that he wasn't allowed because he was under contract. He didn't say who it was exactly. Hostel has plenty of athletes on the contract, but who knows? Then Johnny Bravo from John Bravo Films did a piece on Sam Sulek and the fact that Fuad has him like a chastity belt on and a fucking lock and key, apparently. I don't know. And he reported that supposedly Bradley Martin wanted Sam Sulek on his podcast, and he was unable to do it. Now, Bradley Martin is a huge podcaster. I don't know why he would not be able to do that one. Okay. I don't. Now, here's the thing. I've had Samson Dowda on my channel like 3 times, and we keep in touch. We're actually very friendly. We keep in touch, via Instagram. So if this is true, I'll assume that every contract is a little different for every athlete, right? If this is true, I hope it's not true, but where there's smoke, there's fire. You really can't deny it. If everybody's talking about it, it could very well be true. But I'm trying to figure out if this is true, what is Fuad's thinking? Why does he have this kid trapped in a fucking safe house? What's the deal? What is your business strategy with that? I don't understand it. Plenty of people have tried this shit in the past. Like Don King did it to Mike Tyson. Don King did it to every boxer he had back in the day, where he wasn't allowed to. You were not allowed to do any other promotions, and you got to fight under his rules and blah blah blah, this and that, whatever. And it always kind of comes back to bite him. Obviously, in the Don King Mike Tyson scenario, the stories are Mike Tyson finally beat the shit out of him in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. He actually stomped him out in front of the hotel. That's the story. I don't know. But anyway, back to Fuad. Bradley Martin is a huge channel, and you could reach a lot of broad audience, a broader audience than just the bodybuilding audience, if you allowed Sam Sulek to go on with Hostel, and Sam Sulek could just plug Hostel. I'm on the contract with Hostel. They're a great, they're a great supplement company. I don't understand the logic behind that. To me, it seems like you're stepping over dollars to get the pennies. It doesn't make any sense. He's acting like he's some kind of a dictator, right? we should start calling Fuad Abiad the Führer. Sie geil.
Sie werden kein Wort darüber verlieren. Kein einziges Detail. Ihre Einheit geriet in einen Hinterhalt, Sie konnten fliehen. Kein weiteres Wort.
Ja, mein Führer.
Man, I don't know what his logic is behind this. I don't know what his strategy is behind this. And I'll tell you one thing: if this is true, this has to bother Sam Sulek, because you're holding it back. Because you really think about who needs who needs who, right? Does Sam Sulek need Hostel, or does Hostel need Sam Sulek? Hostel needs Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek has, like, I don't know, 2 million subscribers on his YouTube channel and another 500,000 on TikTok. I mean, he has a huge social media platform. Huge. I don't know if a lawyer looked at his contract. I don't know if he has like a parenting that looked at the contract, like his father or something like that. Or he was just so excited that he's like, yeah, sign here. Good. I'm a 21-year-old kid. I got a contract with Hostel, making a bunch of money. Wonderful. Then again, I'm just speculating. I don't know if this is 100% true. I'm reporting the rumors that are on social media and in the bodybuilding world. Johnny Bravo has really good contacts. He has a big bodybuilding platform himself on YouTube. So I kind of, believe him. I mean, he seems to be a very straightforward guy. He's always on RX Muscle. Dave doesn't really mess with people that aren't straight shooters. He's got that whole after hours club, and he's always on there, Johnny Bravo. A big fan of him because he's such a straight shooter, because he's doesn't pull any punches, and those are the kind of guys that I like, that I admire. But I don't know, what's your end game here for? Are you just gonna, I'm trying to. It's almost like you got a girlfriend and you're afraid to let her out of the house because you're afraid somebody else is going to steal her. Is that what you think? That Sam Sulek is going to jump to another? Sam Sulek is going to jump to another supplement line, and leave you? I mean, I don't understand, because if that's the case, if this is the case, he will leave you when his contract is up. I would. If you're putting shackles on me when I signed a contract that I can't go on any other podcast and promote myself as a business or as a brand, yeah, you'll be damned if I'm signing again. And especially with the following that Sam Sulek has, you can go to any supplement line at this point, any supplement line. So this just doesn't make any sense to me. I would love to know. First of all, I'd love to know how much Hostel is paying him. I would love to know that. And then I would love to know what Fuad's strategy is. I don't, like, what's your business strategy? I mean, he's Sam Sulek. I mean, Joe Rogan talked about Sam Sulek on his show. Sam Sulek is like the guy in the bodybuilding world right now. He's arguably bigger than C-Bum, I think, with the younger generation, like with the teenage high school kids coming up. I know C-Bum has a bigger following on Instagram, but Sam Sulek has this huge following with the younger generation, and and he influences these younger kids. I mean, that's a whole other story. But it just seems to me that Fuad is, if this is the case, Fuad is making some decisions that might, in the end, bite him back. I can't really speak on any more than this. The only info I got, like I said, was from Reps and Rumors and Johnny Bravo. But I hope that this is not true. Although, like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's been a lot of rumors in the bodybuilding world floating around about Hostel. Nick Walker wasn't allowed to go on any other podcasts when he was with Hostel. And as a matter of fact, a week after he broke the contract with Hostel, I was the first podcast he came on. It was me, Arns, Nate Spear, and I forgot who else. And it was a great show. It was funny. It was great. And Nick Walker was great to have on. He was a fantastic guy to have on your platform, because he's funny. He's down to earth. And, it was great. I don't know why the Sam Sulek thing. I don't get it. And, I've always thought about it. I was always like, why doesn't RX Muscle have him on? Why doesn't he do any other podcast interviews? Dave Palumbo interviews everybody, and he would definitely jump at the opportunity to interview Sam Sulek, and has been on Dennis Dennis James's podcast. He hasn't been on Jay Cutler's podcast. And, it didn't dawn on me until I heard the rumors and I saw the videos that this is a possibility. Anyway, look, I'm just delivering the news, man. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, Fuad, if this is true, got to lighten up, dude. You're making a lot of money. You've done a lot good for the sport. I was one of the guys during COVID that you inspired to start his own podcast because I loved watching you and Luke Sandow. There was a tremendous, tremendous duo. I was always a huge fan of Fuad, so I don't want to believe these things are true. But like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's more and more stuff coming out about Fuad. So it just seems to be the truth. I mean, if so many channels are reporting on it, and this is happening, then the odds are that this is the deal. But the day Sam Sulek says, Fuad, fuck you, man, I'm leaving, and he decides that he's jumping ship to Hostile. If he has anything bad to say about Hostile, that could really hurt your numbers. That could really hurt your business. But we shall see. And if anything else comes out, I will keep you posted. All right, Serious Italianist Bodybuilding. Like, share, subscribe. Because who's giving you the best bodybuilding content on YouTube? This guy right here, John Livia. And we will be back shortly. Later.